Green Hell can be an unforgiving game, but we're about to make it easy, one step at a time. Let's start with your base. This is your home. Whether you admire the view or go hunting, it all comes down to how and where you start. To start efficiently, I'm going to tell you about 2 different spots to build your base, or at least visit right after starting out. After that, I will also show you one of my personal favorites, just in case you feel a bit more adventurous. First up, the drug lab at 5027. With 3 guaranteed pieces of iron, a cooking pot, campfire ash, useful recipes, and a map, and a chance for a rusty weapon, it's arguably the top contender. Oh, what's that I hear you say? You wanna take that and leave? Well, let me tell you why it's worth to stay. Not only does it give you a bunch of instant goodies, but it is also surrounded by coconut, brazelnut, and banana trees, which means even just by building and chilling, you will be supplied with everything you need. So walk those 10 meters to get opposite of it and start building. Just don't mind the ugly oil canisters, or the jaguar near the cocaine field. Especially not the jaguar near the cocaine field. Coming in at second place is the fishing dock located at 5119. While there is no jaguar nearby, the fishing dock's danger comes from the water instead. Red-bellied piranha can make swimming through the river a pain in the ass. Or you do it like I do and get to the other side faster. And safer. It has a few goodies less than the drug lab, but that doesn't mean it's bad. You still get 3 pieces of iron, a water filter, a fish trap recipe, a spear, and potentially a rusty weapon. Time for the third place, my personal favorite. Oh, where do I even begin? The name is the Overgrown Clearing. It is located at 4035, which is right next to the first base camp in Spirits of Amazonia, and it offers absolutely nothing unique, except for this. Once you get over the fact that there's no positives except a single spear and the beautiful view, you will soon come to realize that there's actually quite a few unique negatives. Starting out, you have 1 native patrol on each side, you have constant poison dart frog, but you do also have free access to a lot of bamboo, a lot of trees, an infinite amount of animals, and coconuts. A lot of coconuts. So many coconuts. Additionally, you also have the Snare trap recipe nearby. The Snare trap is, in my opinion, the best item in the game because it is a guaranteed, fast, risk-free way of getting bones, rope and meat. You can also use the animals to open up a zoo if you feel like it. Next up, the day ones. You're building a base, which means you will be chopping trees, and those drop a variety of sticks. Grab one of those long sticks and craft a spear for a solid melee option, or better yet, add a rope and make a bow. It's safe, it's precise, and it's super easy to use. Hands down the best weapon in the game. Arrows aren't difficult to come by either. Just harvest one of those dead birds you find everywhere and combine 2 feathers with a little stick for an arrow. This is great because it also increases your crafting skill, making every subsequent craft stronger. After hunting animals and humans, you will get a bunch of meat and bones. The meat is pretty self-explanatory, cook it, eat it. The bones, however, have a plethora of good use cases. First up, you can build a bone axe. Not only are they hella good, they also look fancy as fuck. Next up we got bone armor. Build it and you can hunt everything in this game. Just don't get too close to one of those guys that look like they're gonna rip your head off. And when you're done getting meat, don't forget to also wash your hands. And avoid raw food. Dirty hands give you parasite, raw meat takes your sanity. Here are 3 things to always carry with you whenever you feel like touching grass. Molinaria, indigo blues and maggots. Molinaria can be harvested from those yellow leaves and turned into bandages. If you do ever get a wound, they can be really useful. In case you wonder, your alternative are ants. Indigo blues can only be found on those huge brazelnut trees. Just walk around one and you will probably find about 3 or 4 of them. Not only do they give you a decent energy boost, but they also remove 2 parasites at once. Call that a 2-for-1 deal. For the maggots, you want to make sure to always keep at least 1 or 2 on you at all times. If you don't have any, you can find them on those animal carcasses or by harvesting rotten meat. They will come handy if you ever get infected. When you do eventually get an infected wound, you will also notice that you lose sanity and receive 1 stack of fever. Seems a little scary, but no biggie. Since you got a maggot on you, just go chop a tree so you have enough wood to make a fire. After you light the fire, throw your trusty water container to the side of the fire and give it a bone to make bone soup. Infusion. Use another container to make a meat soup from your favorite animal and you will restore a lot of energy, sanity and HP while reducing your fever. Another underrated life hack for restoring your sanity is to just sleep. Literally as easy as that. But if you can, I would always recommend to use the snare traps instead. They are a lot easier and you don't waste a lot of in-game time, meaning you never put your HP into a dangerous position. You do want to prioritize energy over HP so you can get everywhere whenever you want or need to go there, but all that energy is useless if you're dead. So, let's quickly glance over what and what not to eat. The general rule of thumb is you can eat every kind of animal meat and you're fine. With 70 and above protein, a bit of fat, sanity and energy, peccary, tapir and capybara meat, dried or cooked, are the clear winners. Best served in a soup so you also keep your hydration levels up, you only have carbs left to fill. Bananas or honeycombs are great carb sources which can be found very easily. For bananas, start by building a large planting box and harvesting one banana. Just put the seed in the box, bro. Remember the animal zoo? Yeah, animals make doo-doo. Take the doo-doo and you have fertilizer for your tree. And keep it hydrated. But normally the rain will take care of that. The alternative? Honeycombs. To get those, you can shoot them down from trees, or you can make a torch, approach one of the honeycombs, take the queen bee, and start building a beehive. Insert the queen bee into the beehive and they will start producing honeycombs for you. Be wary though, because they will sting you without a torch, just like regular beehives. You might want to put a frame and a roof right in front of it so your torch will not go out in case it rains. Next up, map transitions and locations. Maps store every notable location you have been to in this save. Some of those will be transitional spots to move between different parts of the maps. For example, the stone gate located at 4723, which lets you move between area 1 and 2 of map 1. This is also where you drink your first ayahuasca. Another interesting transition is located at 3620, and it lets you move from map 2 to map 3. For Spirits of Amazonia this changes a little bit. Map 1 becomes map 2 becomes map 3, map 4 becomes map 1. This is because in Spirits of Amazonia you will always start at map 4 or then map 1 and work your way up. Additionally, after you have helped all the tribes and collected their goodie token, you will go back to map 4, now map 1, and enter Snake Pass, an additional area for Spirits of Amazonia only. Unfortunately, this area is as short as it is pretty, therefore you're going to be done with it in like an hour max. My last tip, and arguably the most important one, if you achievement hunt, be willing to open the wiki. The stone locations, the map locations, just everything becomes so much easier once you open the wiki and read through it. If you do follow all of those tips, I'm pretty sure you will become a green hell expert in no time and break the jungle instead of having the jungle break you. Now, with all of this being said and done, and this being my first video, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. And if you have any suggestions for the next game, feel free to leave it in the comments.